What is good, YouTube, man? This video is going to be about the truth about the Lakers that nobody wants to talk about. Your boy AD about to come with y'all with something special, man. But without further ado, man, let's go ahead and get. Don't forget to hit that subscribe and notification bell so you can be up to date on when the next video drops. All right, man. So, Los Angeles Lakers is no secret. They've been going through some struggles this NBA season. Some struggles include team chemistry, rotations, and they've been losing a lot of games. This Los Angeles Lakers team is not a bad team. And the truth that really needs to be said is that they're right where they need to be. Now, I know you may be thinking, what? What are you talking about? They're right where they need to be. This team has a player on their team that has never won a championship, an MVP caliber player that just needs to learn how to win, Russell Westbrook. If you watch the past couple of days, today is February 6th. If you watch their last couple of games, it seems like Russell Westbrook has learned when to actually be the player that he is. When he's learning how to pick his spots, when to pass the ball, when to not have the ball in his hands. And AD has played and balled out and been the player that we all expect him to be. Russell Westbrook has learned that he's going to be the third fiddle, which he should be. And we got the best player in the planet, LeBron James, out here balling out, doing exactly what they want to do. So if you're unfamiliar with how the NBA playoffs work, the seeding really, it matters a little bit because you get home court advantage, but it really does not matter. As long as you can really ball out, you can beat that team, bro. Like if you were, I'm a Golden State Warriors fan. We beat the number 1 seed, the Spurs, just because we outplayed them. So when you get into the playoff, seeding is cool and everything, but you gotta outplay somebody. So I think this Lakers team, they're going to be a team that nobody really wants to see in the playoffs because of what they have, man. AD healthy, LeBron healthy is dangerous for the league. Russell Westbrook healthy is dangerous for the league. People can't guard it. You don't know what to do. Nobody can really contain AD when he's really getting it going. And the same with LeBron. This team is not that bad. People overreacted previously. A lot of Russell Westbrook haters are quiet as a mouse right now. And this is where things turn. We almost at the All-Star game. This is where people are going to be really playing real team basketball because the playoffs are coming up. So let's go ahead and look into it, man. Let's look at it by the numbers, man. So it's no secret, Lakers been battling injuries all season. LeBron missing time, AD missing time, and they really needed these guys. During that time where they were out, they found out that they do have some players to come off the bench or potentially start that'll play the second, third, fourth, fifth fiddle. Those players include Malik Monk. Malik Monk is an absolute bucket. That boy is nice. And they also got Melo coming off the bench. He just got hurt in their last game. They got Avery Bradley on the roster, defensive guy. He's not as great as he used to be, but he's still a defensive guy. We also got Dwight Howard coming off the bench, boxing people out, getting rebounds, man. With this team, they just started Stanley Johnson against the Knicks, which I think that Stanley Johnson will be okay to have in the rotation. He's not a bad player. Frank Vogel was trying out a lot of different rotations. He got a lot of feedback from the fan base about those rotations, but he was seeing who can ball with who and who can play with who. It's really just that simple. Rajon Rondo, I haven't seen this, man. I don't even know if he's still with the Lakers, but that's besides the point. Kent Bazemore, no reason for him to be on the court. Dwight Howard, he got to be on the court. DeAndre Jordan, no reason for him to be on the court unless one of those guys gets injured. Darren Collison, haven't seen him. These other guys, haven't seen him. But LeBron's back. He's looking healthy. Everything is going well. And I think the Lakers are going to go on a crazy win streak coming up, make themselves a top team in the league. And they're really just going to take over, man. A lot of people aren't aren't ready for this or ready to hear this, but the Lakers are not a bad team. And there's not too many teams in the West that really want to see them. So the Grizzlies, the Nuggets, the Suns, even they can have a really tough time with this Lakers team. They're not a bad team. Russell Westbrook's learning his lesson. I'll be it was the hard way he's having to learn his lesson, but he's learning his lesson, man. And if you go out here and really watch this team, they're not terrible. This is a championship caliber team, and people just gotta come to their senses and really see what's going on. Y'all see what's trending right now, man. We're gonna talk about that thing at the bottom in another video. But with the Lakers, they are not a bad team. I don't know why I typed in the East standings, but they will have something that'll show the West too. So let's go ahead and look at the West, man. In the West, I believe they're in 8th position, but let me see the full thing. Oh, they're in the 9 position now. Okay, so right now we got them sitting at 26 and 28. They're gonna be at 500 in no time, and then from there, they're probably just gonna elevate the beat just right out of that play-in tournament. So they're gonna be like the 6th or the 5th seed. These teams right here, these 3 teams right here, you can see them either go on a loser streak or just lose a few more games that they're going to win. But you're definitely going to see the Lakers come up this standings form that we have here because they're not a bad team. They're going to get some things going. Timberwolves are off on a run right now. They're playing some pretty good basketball. But let's go ahead and look at the Lakers schedule, man. Let's see who they got coming up. Next game is coming up in 2 days against the Bucks. It's gonna be a great game. That's probably the game they win, and everybody's like, "Oh my gosh, LeBron, the Lakers are gonna come back and do it." Then they got the Blazers, man. That is a good game for them to get a good quality win. And then right after that, they got the Golden State Warriors, which they're probably gonna lose to. I'm a Golden State Warriors fan, so you know I'm gonna say that. Then they got the Jazz, a really good playoff team, and that's a must-win for them. They got to come in and put their foot down to show that they are the Lakers that everybody was afraid of before they got Russell Westbrook. They got the Clippers right after that, and they got the Pelicans right after that. Zion not playing for the Pelicans. They're an young team, but they don't have the strength to beat the Lakers, man. It's going to be a pretty nice run for them. I'm going to be making more videos about the Lakers here coming up, man. Appreciate y'all checking out the channel, but y'all had to hear the truth. Y'all had to hear the truth, man. Y'all had to hear the truth. The Lakers are not that bad as people making it out to seem. And now that it's becoming evident that they're not, those same people are going to be hush mode, man. Hush mode. Shh, shut up. They're going to be quiet as a mouse. The Lakers are not that bad, man. But fair use to the links that I use are in the description here below, man. Thank you for checking out the YouTube channel, man. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I got the Instagram in there too, in the description. Nice talking to y'all, man. Let me know what you think, how the Lakers going, or let me know how you think the Lakers are going to finish off this season. Hey, it was a nice talking to y'all. Gone.